You can see how the National Guard is out on the streets of Baltimore right now. Police are facing a whole lot of questions about how they handled the rioting. Chip Reid is also in Baltimore. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. The difference is literally night and day. This was a mob scene last night. There are now people commuting to work. One reason for the difference is they brought in resources from all over the state. This armored vehicle is from Carroll County, Maryland. We've counted 5 counties that have sent in resources. And over here, this line of officers, they are state troopers. The state police are now in charge. The Maryland National Guard rolled into a wounded Baltimore early this morning.
The National Guard represents a last resort in order to restore order.
Governor Larry Hogan said he had to wait for the city's mayor to make the call.
And I issued the executive order less than 30 seconds after requested by the city of Baltimore. We were trying to get in touch with the mayor for quite some time. She finally made that call, and we immediately took action.
Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake defended the delay.
Big portion of the day working to assemble additional resources so we could bring calm to the city.
After a day marked by property destruction, looting, and fires, Maryland State Police are now running the show in the city of 620,000, and the National Guard is taking its orders from Major General Linda Singh.
We are going to be patrolling the streets, coming in with up-armored Humvees.
The violence began in northwest Baltimore just hours after Freddie Gray's 11 a.m. funeral. By 4:30, dozens were attacking this police cruiser. Within 2 hours, droves of people were seen looting a CVS, and it was set on fire. Officers in riot gear were deployed, but Baltimore's police commissioner, Anthony Batts, said their resources were stretched thin.
Baltimore is almost close to about 80 square miles. We had opposite ends of the city pulling us at the same time.
At least 15 officers were injured in what Batts called a very trying and disappointing day.
They just outnumbered us and outflanked us. We needed to have more resources there.
Councilman Brandon Scott says his constituents still feel the effects of decades-old violence.
The neighborhood that they're in right now has still been burned down from 1968.
1968 was the last time the Maryland National Guard was activated for a public disturbance after the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. You can see behind me there's still a lot of debris on the streets. The investigation into Freddie Gray is due on Friday. And by the way, Baltimore will be under a curfew tonight beginning at 10 p.m. Charlie?
Chip, thanks.